Hi everyone, myself Bhanu Pratap Singh Bes, and today I am explaining about big data. So these are presentation outlines. First, what is data? What is big data? Characteristics of big data, source of big data, importance of big data, example of big data, types of big data, and applications of big data. Firstly, what is data? Data is a collection of information gathered by observations or analysis. They may consist of facts, number, names, figure, or even descriptions of things that is organized in the form of graphs, charts, or tables. There exist data scientists who does data mining and with the help of the data analyzes our world. Now, what is big data? Big data is a combination of structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data collected by organizations that can be mined for informations and used in machine learning projects, predictive modeling, and other advanced analytics applications. That process and store big data have become a common component of data management architectures in organizations combined with tools that support big data analytics uses. Big data is often characterized by the three V's. First, the large volume of data in many environments. The wide variety of data types frequently stored in big data systems and the velocity at which much of the data is generated, collected, and processed. Now, characteristics of big data. Big data contain a large amount of data that is not being processed by traditional data storage or the processing unit. It is used by many multinational companies to process the data and business of many organizations. The data flow would exist 150 exabytes per day before replications. There are 5 V's of big data that explain the characteristics. First, volume, second, veracity, third, variety, fourth, volume, and fifth, velocity. Volume. The name big data itself is related to an enormous size. Big data is a vast volumes of data generated from many sources. Variety. Big data can be structured, unstructured, and semi-structured data being collected from different sources. Data will only be collected from databases and seeds in the past, but these days the data will come in array forms. Data PDFs, emails, audios, SM ports, photos, videos, etc. Now, veracity. Veracity means how much the data is reliable. It has many ways to filter or translate the data. Veracity is the process of being able to handle the managed data efficiently. Big data is also essential in business development. Now, volume. Value is an essential characteristic of big data. It is not the data that we process or store. It is valuable and reliable data that we store, process, and also analyze. Last, velocity. Velocity plays an important role compared to other. Velocity creates the speed by which the data is created in real time. It contains the liking of incoming data sets, speeds, rate of change, and activity burst. The primary aspect of big data is provide demanding data repeatedly. Sources of big data. This data comes from many sources like social networking sites, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn. All these sites generate huge amount of data on a day-to-day basis. They have billions of users worldwide. E-commerce sites like Amazon, Flipkart, Alibaba generate huge amount of logs from which users buying trends can be traced. Now weather stations. All the weather stations and satellites give very huge data which are stored and manipulated to forecast weathers. Now telecom giants like Airtel, Vodafone and Idea, Geo, etc. study the user trends and accordingly publish their plan, and for this they store the data of its million users. Last, share market. Stock exchange across the world generates huge amount of data through its daily transactions. Now we are talking about importance of big data. Companies use big data in their system to improve operations, provide better customer services, create personalized marketing campaigns, and take other actions that ultimately can increase revenue and profits. Businesses that use it effectively hold a potential competitive advantage over those that don't, because they are able to make faster and more informed business decisions. For example, big data provides valuable insights into customer that companies can use to refine their marketing, advertising, and promotions in order to increase customer engagement and conversion rates, both historical and real time. Data can be analyzed to assess the evolving preference of consumers or corporate buyer, enabling businesses to become more responsive to customer want and needs. There are six big data benefits for businesses. First, better customer insights, improved operations, more insightful market intelligence, agile supply chain management, data driven innovation, smarter recommendations and targetings. Now we are talking about example of big data. Big data comes from myriad sources. Some examples are transaction processing systems, customer databases, documents, email, medical records, and internet clickstreams, logs, mobile apps, and social networks. It also includes machine-generated data such as network and server log file and data from sensor on manufacturing machines, industrial equipment, and Internet of Things devices. In addition to data from internal system, big data environments often incorporate external data on consumers, financial markets, weather and traffic conditions, geographic information, scientific research, and more. Images, videos, audio file are form of big data, and many big data applications involve streaming data that is processed or collected on a continual basis. Types of big data. The information contained in big data repositories can be classified into mainly into six types. First, structured data. These data types is well defined and organized. As the name suggests, it has a clear structure that either a computer or a person might understand. It is well structured information that can be quickly and easily stored in a database and accessed using a straightforward method. Second, semi-structured data. Semi-structured data, as the term implies, combines structured and unstructured data. It is information that has not been categorized into a particular database but still has crucial tags that diagnose different pieces within the same semi-structured data. For instance, may be found in regional database management system, table definitions, although not entirely Organized. This type of data has some organizations. At first glance, this can appear to be unstructured and defy conventional data model frameworks. Third, unstructured data. Unstructured data is a data that has no recognized structure. Its size and heterogeneity are significantly more extensive than structured data. Unstructured data refers to many collection of data that is not organized or clearly defined. This data type is static and challenging to handle, comprehend, and evaluate. It does not have a set structure and can change at different time. Fourth, geospatial data. Geospatial data is information on things, oceans, or other features located on or close to the Earth's surface. Geospatial data often combines temporal information with location information. Coordinates are typically on the planet and attribute information the trait of the item, event, or phenomena in question, the time or lifespan at which the locations and attribute exist. The site reported may be static, such as the location of piece of equipment, an earthquake occurrence, or poor children, or dynamic, for instance, a car moving or pedestrian speed. Fifth, machine or operational logging data. Machine data is information produced via computer process or application activity without the involvement of a human being. Humans seldom alter machine data, although it may be gathered and studied. This implies that manually input data by end user is not identified as machine generated data. These data are incrementally being created by people accidentally or by machines, and they have an impact on all industries. Sixth, open source data. That was the last. Open source database house crucial data in software within the organization authority. User of an open sources database can build a system to suit their own demand and professional requirement. It is free and open to sharing. It may accommodate any user choice by changing the source code. Now, applications of big data. The term big data is referred to as large amount of complex and unprocessed data. Nowadays, companies use big data to make business more informative and allow to take business decisions by enabling data scientists, analytic modeler, and other professionals to analyze large volume of transaction data. In this section, we will discuss applications of data. First, travel and tourism. Travel and tourism are the user of big data. It enables us to forecast traveling facility requirements and multiple locations, improve business through dynamic pricing, and many more. Now, financial and banking sector. The financial and banking sector use big data technology extensively. Big data analytics help bank and customers' behavior on the basis of investment pattern, shopping trend, motivational to invest, and input data obtained from personal or financial background. Now, healthcare. Big data has started making a massive difference in the healthcare sector. With the help of predictive analytics, medical professionals, and healthcare personnel, it can produce personalized healthcare and solo patients also. Now, telecommunications and media. Telecommunications and the multimedia sector are the main users of big data. There are zettabytes to be generated every day and handling large-scale data that require big data technology. Now, government and militaries. The government and militaries also use technology at high rate. We see the figure that the government make on the record. In the militaries, a fighter plane required to process petabytes of data. E-commerce is also a applications of big data. It maintain relationship with customer that is essential for the e-commerce industries. E-commerce website have many marketing idea to retail merchandise. Customers manage transactions and implement better strategies of innovative ideas to improve business with big data. Last one, social media. Social media is the largest data generator. The statistics have shown that around 500 plus terabytes of fresh data generated from social media daily, particularly on Facebook. The data mainly contains videos, photos, messages, exchange, etc. A single activity on social media site generates many stored data and gets processed when required. The data stored is a terabyte. It takes a lot of time of processing. Thank you.